Hello everybody, this is Holiday Fun. I'm just making a quick video, thankfully. I can't remember his name, but if he sees my video, he'll know what I mean. I just want to say thank you so much for helping me out, man. He helped me out with something. He said, when you put water in the cauldron here, okay? When you put water in the cauldron, right here, see how the older models don't have this piece here. Okay, that actually makes it so it doesn't bubble everywhere. But he told me that when the water leaks, when the water leaks on the bottom, he says that is normal. He said if it does leak, he said it's completely normal. He said if your witch's cauldron stops stirring, it's a gear. He told me that the inside of the cauldron where the mechanism is, all the mechanisms and everything are actually protected. So the cauldron is meant to leak. Which actually makes sense. I think Gemmy, what they were trying to do is they were trying to make something so when the cauldron leaks, everything's protected inside, which they do. They do that. They have everything protected inside here. But I think what they were trying to do is because since it bubbles, they wanted it to leak because they might have thought maybe if we made a design where everything inside where the mechanics are protected when the water leaks, maybe they thought the water was going to overflow and stuff like that. Maybe that's what they thought. I don't know. That's probably what they thought because when water gets stuck in here, maybe they thought it was just going to start building up and overflowing the whole thing, and it would have for sure, but it would have taken so long. But it makes sense why the cauldron leaks on the witches though. But the guy that actually told me that has a lot of Gemmy stuff. I'm subscribed to him. I can't remember his name, but I'll edit the video and actually put his name up and give him a credit. But yeah, I can't show you, but everything works. It even makes some fog and bubbles. It's really cool, but I can't show you it because the cauldron will leak and it will go on the floor, and I don't really want that to happen. But I just want to give you a quick look at my cauldron witch up close, like the quality, like how good condition this thing is. It's actually like in really good condition, like nothing's wrong with it. It's in very good condition, like very, very good condition. There's nothing wrong that I'm seeing. Looks pretty good. Her dress is in good shape. The stick looks good. Her hands are in good shape as well. Like, really can't get much better. There's her face. The face is definitely different than the newer models. This is the 2007 model, like I was saying, and it's a lot better than the newer ones, because the newer ones basically just don't look as good. The older ones are constructed a lot better, actually, I would say, than the new one. The 2010 one is nowhere as good quality. The hat looks really good. I actually had to glue the spider hand, this spider arm, back on the spider, but everything else is fine. These ones are actually metal, and the 2010 model, the difference between this one and the old one is there's not as much detail put into the clothing. You can actually see the spider webs on the clothing, and the clothing is much better quality. I was actually surprised how much better quality the old model is here than the 2010 version. Like, I mean way better. Like these are actually metal. Okay, these are metal. The 2010 model, they were plastic. But the hands are heavier as well. Like, they seem like a better plastic. And the 2010 model has a squishy nose. The witch model for the older ones, the faces are sculpted better. The design of the face is different. It's better, I think. A lot better. This one and the 2006 model are pretty hard to find. And if you do find them, that's pretty darn lucky. But yeah, like, she's amazing. The only thing is, when I went to put her to full height, the thing is, you can actually lift her a little bit higher, and her dress is completely off the base, and it doesn't even look right. I think the older models, they're like that for some reason, I guess. But her dress is supposed to be like that, probably. You wouldn't even notice anything wrong with it. Like, you stand far away and you just be like, oh yeah, cool. Because there's nothing wrong. It looks completely fine. But yeah, like, everything is amazing about the old model. Just, there's so much to like here. Like, even the waist here, like, is even, like, better. It seems harder. Her dress is heavier as well. But, and the older model, the hat is actually stapled onto the face. I mean, the head. So you can't take the hat off. Which makes sense. So, like, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. And the older models, the hair, there's more hair on them. I find Gemmy put less hair on the newer versions. So that's another difference. But the color of the purple is also different. There's a few scuff marks right here, but other than that, this thing is in really good shape. Really good shape. No rips or anything in the mouth whatsoever. Like, nothing. Not a thing is ripped here. Like, it was an older lady that had it, like I was saying. I'm not changing the way the hat is. I'm leaving it because the hat, when I got it, the hat was like really bent like that. Like this part was bent downward, and I wanted to straighten it out because you couldn't see her whole face. So I wanted to adjust that so you could get a better look at her face. Mine, the eyes are kind of cross-eyed, but it's not really like terrible. I know some of them are a lot worse than that, but a lot of these witches have the eyes like that, so that's normal. It's just the way they're made. You could adjust it, but I'm not going to, because first of all, it would be too hard to take the latex off. It would rip the whole back. It just wouldn't be the same, right? So yeah, I'm not playing around with that. Plus, she's an older model, so she is built better than the 2010 version. But I would say she's actually bigger, a little bit bigger than the 2010 model. I found the 2010 model, the body structure was different as well. It was slightly skinnier, not by much. I find her waist is a lot bigger, which I like. But I just like this version a lot more. I was actually looking for the 2007 model for I don't know how many years. Like, this one's really hard to find. This one, I'm surprised I even found it, but I did. And yeah, there's the differences as well, but I just want to give you a close-up of my Gemmy Cauldron Witch. She's pretty cool. go check out my review of her because she is so cool.